New Orleans city workers' paychecks are safe, and a bond issue will allow the city of New Orleans to make payroll and keep city services going through the end of the year.
Yeah, but it did come with some caveats, and the city's still heading into the new year in a really tough financial situation. Rachel Hanley explains.
The mood was optimistic in Baton Rouge on Wednesday.
This was essential. We got it done.
Mayor-elect Helena Moreno posted this video right after the State Bond Commission greenlit the city's request for a $125 million bond sale.
Any objections? Hearing none, it is so approved.
The money is badly needed. City leaders like Council Budget Chair Joe Giarrusso have told us repeatedly, without it, paychecks for about 5,000 city workers would be in jeopardy.
That's something that is really important to us and obviously to them, and this takes away the not knowing about that happening.
City leaders first requested approval for this sale last month, but not long after, they said never mind. Council members said they had gotten word that the state, if they approved the sale, planned to recommend a fiscal administrator be appointed for the city. They would have had broad control over the city's operations.
I will not stand for having a fiscal administrator come into the city of New Orleans.
Over the next 2 weeks, tensions eased a little, and the city came back with some compromises.
Hard discussions that have had publicly and privately about what all of this means, I think, were important to getting to this place.
And Wednesday morning, the state's Fiscal Review Committee met. Attorney General Liz Murrill still expressed concern about the city's ability to manage its finances.
It was clear from the information that I'd received that New Orleans is financially unstable.
But the committee ended up agreeing not to recommend a fiscal administrator. Right after that, the Bond Commission approved the $125 million.
The city did agree to some strict rules for that money. It can only be used to pay city workers. City council will have to meet once a week to go through any requests to withdraw it, and the state's legislative auditor will have to approve every one of those requests.
Giarrusso says those bonds will also affect next year's budget, which was already tight.
We have to pay it back in fairly short order, and what's essentially pledging that is our property tax receipts that we'll start getting in mid to late January.
But for now, it looks like the most urgent problems have been avoided. Rachel Hanley, WWL Louisiana.
Giarrusso says the paperwork to sell those bonds should be done by the end of next week. And if it takes too long, he says the council's ready to tap into the city's rainy day fund to make sure that workers do get paid.